Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. We're going to be trying to save this Anu Haven, and then shortly afterwards we're going to try and save this other Anu Haven, except this fight is going to be quite a bit more difficult. Let's do the easy one first and we'll see how we get on. Now I say easy, of course these are relative terms, all items are going to be recovered. I'm pretty happy with how everyone is. I think we've already gone through and done various skill points, at least those that are relevant. So let's just jump on in. That's not a great sound as you're coming into land. A giant means we're going to have something nasty to face. Pretty certain that was an Acheron. And we've sort of started right in the middle, which is a really weird place. Really weird place. Okay, let's have a think. In terms of high ground, we've got a little bit over here, but that's not really much use to us, is it? Okay, I think we're gonna have to scout around and see what we can find. We've got Chiron, we've got an Arthron. I see you over there at the back. I mean, nicely hidden. There is a couple of decent defenders.
Standing by.
So let's have a think at what we can do to start eliminating the problems. Can anyone actually see any of the foes? You can. And you can. What's the shot like? It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. If we can get rid of that machine gun. I mean, he'll still have his grenade launcher, but it'll be quite a step in the right direction.
Gotcha.
Okay. He'll bleed to death in a couple of turns.
Ready for action.
Alternatively, we could step across
Got a
and just...
visual.
Oh my god, 2 Chirons? Alright. I guess that's a thing we're doing. Yeah, try and just go through the middle. Unlucky. Unlucky.
I'm going.
You might be able to manage one alongside. Actually, that looks like a much better shot, doesn't it? Okay, one problem eliminated at least. It's not really a shot that's going to work, so let's not pretend it is. How are we going to get eyes on that thing? Not very easily is the short. More. That's not good. Tuck in here. Can't really do
Channel open.
Overwatch in a way that's useful or worthwhile. We come across to here,
Moving
you can
down.
get eyes on it though.
Ready to fire.
So let's see what we've got. Pants! That's what we've got. We've got a whole load of pants. We could do a quick aim from over here with Eileen. Except you're still in the way, which is not great. So I think we might just have to leave that off. We can Overwatch though, for if it moves and somehow gets weird close. This feels really janky. This feels really janky.
Operative on the move.
Overwatch widespread like that. And Lola. Overwatch like this.
I'm on Overwatch.
I think that's all we're really going to be able to do. We definitely want to go and grab the defenders. Unless they get themselves killed. You could have gotten a lot closer to take that shot. Wait, is that Myrmidon leaving? Probably not.
We are protected.
That's really not bad in terms of the amount of damage output it did. That thing obviously has some kind of Umbra shadow on it. Yeah, this is the point where we lose the Berserker.
Ah!
Ooh, actually, might live through one turn. No, not going to live through it. A little hopeful. And you're flying a bit closer, and you've ended up down in the pit. Well, at least you're kind of walking up a bit. Well, none of that was particularly helpful, is what I took away from it. Before we get onto the acid worms, let's look at people who have inspiration. You have inspiration.
Yes.
So what we could do is we could activate quick aim on everyone that can do it.
Standing by.
Channel open.
Before we go round and murder everything. That would be better if I just tap through everyone. Because inspiration will give one extra willpower to all of the team when Hilda kills people. So we're going to activate rapid clearance. And the intention is to go bang, bang, bang. Then maybe like on for more destruction as the mood takes. You know what? We can afford to dash in. Which one are we going to go for first? You. Okay, that gives us back to 2. It's not enough to do another rapid clearance in the future, but it has effectively paid for everyone's quick aims. So let's see what we can do with those quick aims.
Aiming.
Let's double check you over here. What have you got? Yeah, you have a tar shadow, so we need to worry about that. I would love to be able to hit that arm. From this angle, though, I don't really see it happening.
All I need is a clear shot.
We could get multiple people just smacking into him.
Ready.
Not necessarily going to be the most effective thing, though.
Targeting.
This Especially if we miss. Although, we destroyed his gun. So he's got a spit ahead, but he's a lot less worrying. That's actually not bad.
Aiming.
Still worth us taking a shot at him, though. Another miss. With so much armor on it, there's no point in us taking a shot like that. Yeah, you've got nothing worthwhile left in your action. Let's push on to other people that can still do things. In the head, yeah. Missed the head. Missed it by the tiniest little bit. Get another quick aim on. Next, Lola. Cool, got him in the carapace. We may as well max out what we can. Was that another shot in the... That's annoying. I mean, cool, got him in the head. So he's bleeding at least. Maria.
Targeting.
Let's start packing in the damage.
Targeting.
So I'm trying to spread as much acid as possible over this thing. And we're just hitting everything in between us and it.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's reasonable. Eileen, what are we going to do with you? Keep focusing on the one that's already damaged? Seems like a smart plan. Now we're almost certainly going to get the damn Myrmidons coming in after this. Right, let's carry on with the outright murder. If we dash... Oh, we can't dash again because we don't have the action points. If we move over here, hopefully the priest will live long enough. Yeah, let's come over this way. That is not how you run. That is just bad and wrong. Bad and wrong. Okay. Overwatch this way for... No, don't finish. We still have plenty of snipers who can do pistol overwatching.
Ready for action.
You're already on Overwatch.
I can make a difference.
Yeah, you can.
Let them come.
Now these may only
Hope I get
be
them.
for
Channel open.
paralysis, but there is still going to be a benefit towards a little bit of damage. Alright, let's see how it goes. Don't get yourself killed, priest! pretty much this thing is eliminated in terms of what we need to worry about. Okay, they are destroying the base. Okay, running and putting his shield down. He didn't spit, so that's okay. This Myrmidon is just massively confused. Yeah, that is worst Overwatch shot. That's good. 50-50 hit rate so far. Disabled its wing, that's not what we wanted. Although I think it's been struggled enough that it's not going to be able to attack us. If the priest lives through it, we're just going to be really lucky. Okay, let's activate rapid clearance. You are just a regular Myrmidon, so we can kill you without any consequence. So there is that going for us. Lucky. Lucky. Okay, let's come in over here. We want to grab you. Let's come in like this. So, wallop. Okay. Minor poison issue. Before we die, let's instill frenzy. Use a med kit to cure that poison. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's totally awesome, and you can just like stand in the way. We'll get someone else to do the actual killing, but we might have stumbled into saving that person's life. I say stumbled into because it wasn't exactly my intention, but then I thought, actually, he's got 2 medkits, so... So why the hell not? Yeah, sketchy shot from over here. Better from over here. So, shield gone. That means anyone should be able to step in and take him out. There goes his head. He is not dangerous anymore. And we could mind control him at this point. There's no real reason for us to do that, but we could. I wonder, can we take stuff off the... No, we can't take stuff off the defender. That's a shame. We'll just have to get them to apply the medkit next turn. Right, so in terms of defense, this thing needs to have some kind of smacking done to it. You know what, come to here. That's a reasonable place to go and stand. That Myrmidon over there is still a bit of a concern.
Let's go.
Maybe we can lure it in with a decoy. It's got lots of acid on it, and it's panicked, and it's got bleeding, and it's got the virus. I don't think it's really a concern. Let's
I'm gonna try
come and assist
dashing.
over this way. Yeah, that's a sketchy shot. That is a sketchy as hell shot. Oh yeah, geez, this thing inside. Right. Let's have a look and see what we can do with pistols. This might be a terrible mistake. Well, he has a gun. So we might have return fire up the wazoo. Oh no, he's got a pincer. We might still have trouble, of course. But we've disabled 2 of his actual offensive methods. Yeah, we might need some help over here. Don't know if there's anything we can do. It might have been a big mistake to move Eileen there. Hopefully it'll still be focused on this. Yeah, he's tucking into the corner. I mean, he properly went for it. Don't know what that Myrmidon's doing. Okay, over here. Apply that med kit. Thank you very much. We're going to get stuff automatically off the ground, so we don't need to worry about that. Stepping in and killing this guy would be useful. Let's do that. So he's got no offensive capabilities left at all. It's not going to do enough damage with the bash. Let's shoot it instead. Come on, we've got to do better than that. Wow. I am honestly surprised. That was terrible. You know what? Actually,
Ready to fire. Couldn't. Enemy
okay,
hit.
1 paralyzed. That was kind of terrible in itself, but at least we're going to get something out of this. I mean, you may as well step in and see if you can paralyze this one. We'll get you much closer
Sprinting.
rather than wasting your ammo.
No choice but to keep going.
If you get to here, apparently you can see this Myrmidon. So a little bit of damage. Eduardo, yeah, don't worry about anything else. Not a great shot. Let's come round.
Repositioning.
Try and maybe shoot it in the leg or something. Actually. Let's get a bit closer to do it for next turn. If you can see its face, not yet. Does it have stabby legs? No. So
Be right there.
you're probably fine to get a little bit closer.
Confirming target. Succeeded.
Not the best shot, definitely not the worst shot. I think it's time to start swinging for the hills. You know what? Come all the way back here. That will do. So that Myrmidon is jumping closer. Ooh, right up close. No poison, just damage. Alright, we can get some more quick captures. That's easy mutagens. This thing we may as well ignore because it's going to die. This guy's going to bleed out before he gets to escape, I think. Oh no, no, he left. Oh, that's a bit cheap. Alright, well, over here, seeing as we have the new razor. I don't think we're going to paralyze it, but it costs us nothing to try. Other than time. I mean, these things always cost time.
Receiving loud and clear.
Right, who can you see? You can see that one, which is already paralyzed. This one, which is not. Now it is. That one, which is not. That is some terrible shooting. That is like downright awful.
Comes online.
So this one is not paralyzed. It is now. That one is paralyzed. That one is right through my friend's legs. Let's not think about that. That one is paralyzed. This one is not.
On the ready for action. I'm on the move. Zooming in.
Okay. I think that's all the worms paralyzed except that one down the edge.
What's our plan?
I'm listening.
And it might be smart just to kill it.
On it.
Ready. I need an angle. Got lucky.
That tiny little dodge at the end. That tiny little dodge. Okay, so thinking about it, this thing needs a little bit more damage so that it's guaranteed to die, but it is a tiny amount of damage.
On my way.
So it is just this over here and what we
Ready
can
for
do
action.
for paralyzing it slash damaging it enough.
Zooming in.
Taking off its legs would help reduce its maximum hit points.
On the mark.
So next turn we should be able to paralyze it completely. One, two, three. Final one coming in. 4. So we got a Chiron and a bunch of worms, and of course we saved the Haven. Shame about the Berserker, but the priest survived. And we got a whole bunch of resources as well, which is always good. New Jericho and Sanhedrin like us a bit less for that, but for what we got out of it, well worth it. Failed to identify the origin though, which is a bit of a shame. So, next time we're going to have to deal with this Haven defense. I'm not sure precisely what we're going to do with this. It may end up being just that tank and the guys on it, which is a bit of a shame, but you have to work with what you have, really. In the meantime, I can at least get the other guys moving across. We do have a moment that we could wait before this is lost, but I'll decide if we're going to do that next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.